Welcome back to today's feast featuring Siftli. I'm Dave Siles, your co-host, and with me is the one, the only Crypto Girl One, Mara Rivera. How you doing, Mara?
I'm grand. How are you doing, Dave?
I could be better, but then I would be twins, and that would be a scary thing. Two El Jefes. We're down a couple as it is, so maybe I do need to clone myself just to
I
keep it.
know. It's just you and me today.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
That's
and
fine.
I,
Kind of an
sir.
exciting one here today. But before we jump into it, as always, disclaimer: this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. We do this strictly for entertainment purposes only. And if you're enjoying the entertainment, then by all means, hit that like, subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notified when we launch, and follow us on our social media. We're everything at Tokens and Tacos. And we always love comments, criticism, feedback, more comments, and we'll take some criticism. But contact us at social at Tokens and Tacos if you have any questions or if you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode. But let's get into it. Mara's playing the part. We're covering a new token that, in fair disclosure, is in pre-sale, right? So typically we
Yes.
cover tokens and tacos, but we cover tokens that have come out and are available in the market. But this one's still in incubation, and but it's got great utility behind it. And if you haven't figured it out from Mara's outfit yet, we're going to deliver some good news to you.
We sure are. This token makes me so happy. So happy. Number one, I love things that have utility. I love tokens with utility. I love things that create jobs and opportunities for people. So if you don't know, I am your local delivery lady. I didn't have all I had was my black little cap here, but I'm trying to dress the part. And we are talking today about Siftli, which is the new kid on the block, literally.
On the block and on the blockchain, yeah,
On the
absolutely.
block, on the blockchain, the new kid on the blockchain. So, do you want to give us an overview, Dave, before I get
Yeah,
into
absolutely.
why I love this so much?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you can see, Siftli is a new shipping service that's going to take and harness the power of the blockchain. And what that really means is they're going to mint their own token called the Siftli token, or SIF for short, and you can use it for paying for shipping. Now, obviously, you have your big carriers, your FedEx, your UPS. They are not the ones that are going to be accepting this token, at least initially. Their goal is to get you engaged with your local community, your local shops, your local businesses. You think about it, Mara lives in New York City, right? You got your bodega down the street. They actually
Yep.
may be a drop point for your package, and you're still going to have to pay for that. And if you're not using a common carrier, you have to be able to pay for that. So you either can get cash, but their plan is you can pay for it in the Siftli token. And the Siftli token is something that's going to be available to purchase. It's actually available in pre-purchase right now. So if you want to go over and buy Siftli, you can. And they've built this so that you have an e-commerce platform where you can check in your packages. It'll get registered on the blockchain. And if you know anything about the blockchain, the fidelity is forensically sound. So you're going to know that your package was checked in. You're going to know who checked it out, how it went, and what stops it took along the way, because it's all going to be ledgered on the blockchain, which is pretty cool. And at the same time, using the fidelity of the blockchain and identity management there, if Mara wanted to take in Moonlight as the delivery person and be local, she could
Yep.
freelance, right? Anybody who wants to be a delivery driver in the Siftli service can absolutely do that. And so where they're currently at is they've built out their website. They're in their token pre-race pre-funding side of it. They're doing social media outreach and social media campaigns. But as they go into the Q4 timeframe, they plan on releasing essentially the app, right? So this is going to be an app-driven economy. You'll check in your packages there. You'll have your tracking information. You'll be able to see kind of where it's at. The token side of it, because it's an app, most likely will still have to be purchased out of band of that app. But they're saying at some point they want to be able to provide crypto payments there. So we'll have to see how they kind of fruition that. But as they go into next year, they really want to be that integrated local, hyper local delivery network. And whether it's using local commerce, so you buy something on Shopify or something from your local neighborhood provider, or if you order it up and say, hey, look, it's like an Uber Eats, but hey, can you drop off that kitty litter because I don't want to go pick it up. Be able to
It,
put that order in the Siftli and go for it. And
Dave, that's what gets me. It's the diversity of it. It can either be Spotify or different e-commerce, but it's also local or small businesses. And like you said, I live in New York, and we need, even when you want to buy something like a patio, like a hammock for my patio from someone who's moving out of town, I have to coordinate someone to go pick it up, and it's nonsense. Like, this was like literally like, I want to hold it, I want to use it, I want all of it. Like, I am in love with this project. I am very, very hopeful, because for people like me in large cities and in small, it's going to be really, really beneficial, especially for local commerce. It's very exciting to me.
yeah, I fully agree. I mean, I'm in a major metropolitan market down here in Tampa. I could. There's been things that I've bought and like, yeah, I wish I wouldn't have to run around the corner to go pick that up, and I could just put that in there. I mean, I Postmates a lot of stuff as it is. I mean, this is Postmates with
Mm-hmm.
what on blockchain. So,
Yep.
in terms of tokenomics wise, very reasonable pool. They're only doing 80 million tokens, so they're going to have they'll have a higher price point when they enter the market, but they've broken it out very logically. Yeah, they put a lot of stake into development, operations, and marketing. This is going to be a marketing message game. They're going to have to get the message out. They're going to have to do social media. They obviously are going to have to train and enable people. There's a lot of insurance costs that are behind this. So, you know, some people may look at the tokenomics and say, man, that's a lot of set aside for product development and operations. But having built enterprise companies myself and service companies, you absolutely need that kind of investment. So, I think they've done the right job there. And, as El Presidente would say, if he was here, he loves the Docs team. And while their images are a little bit interesting, but they are putting their names out there. I think maybe as they publicly launch, they'll change that up. But they've got a great little FAQ here. Obviously they're very clear up front. You can't send packages on it today. Today it's a utility token for stored value, and that they're working towards that. But
Mm-hmm.
again, if Mara wants to go moonlight, you'll
No,
be able to
I
get
am
some.
super hopeful. And somewhere in there, it also says that they already did sort of some testing.
Right.
I'm a big numbers person. And when I read, and we don't have time to read through all of this right now, but if you go in and you read the light paper,
Yeah.
their business plan it looks really solid, and they've done some testing, and you see the KPIs there. What are the key performance indicators? What did they find and see in these tests? Like, I'm really excited about this. This is definitely when I personally, this is not financial advice, will be watching.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they do call it out, the problems they solve, and all the stuff. Anybody who's ever shipped a package can say, "Hey, look, I've experienced that." And they're taking the gig economy with a very large market. I mean, shipping is a multi-billion-dollar market. Heck, look at what Amazon has done to try to disrupt this space as
Mm-hmm.
well. And the fact that they're taking advantage and going to incentivize even carbon neutral or carbon friendly type of deliveries,
Yes.
things like that. I mean, they're doing they're checking all the right boxes. So I mean, utility with the ability to leverage it, and a package that really gets into, again, a very large market. It's going to be something that is going to be interesting to watch. I mean, fair disclosure, I don't hold this token yet because it is in pre-sale.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my own research just like everybody else should. But if you want to get into it, you can get into the pre-sale. It's still ongoing. They're using KickDex to launch it, so they have an open pool, and they are going to set aside and hard lock 25% of that liquidity. And again, the reason why they're not locking more, I think, is because they're building a utility platform. They absolutely need to be able to have some of that to be able to build on that. And so, I don't think that scares me personally, but do your own research. But we're at that point here where we gotta make a call on this, Mara. It's I know you're excited about it. I am. I'm
I
excited
am.
too. I like the premise of it. They're not launched yet, so no track record yet. So
Right.
we're gonna bite into this one. We want to bite into it. Are we 3 tacos, 4 tacos? I mean, are we gonna
Ooh, let's go
call?
for hope. I am hopeful. I am not going to eat tacos like Brandon or El Presidente. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen today. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy
agree.
with.
Go 4 tacos tasty. This could be an absolute 5 taco crunch, and maybe if they knock the cover off the ball, We'll get to the supreme level there, but
Yeah,
so for the day,
I'm comfortable with that.
I am too. So for Mara, Crypto Girl One, El Jefe Siles here. We appreciate you coming in, tuning in. As always, we do these shows Monday through Friday, and we'll be back tomorrow with another tasty bite, or maybe not. We've had a 50-50 shot here the last couple weeks, so we'll see if we can keep it all on the edible side this week. But tune in, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, y'all. Bye.